The president launched airstrikes against chemical weapon sites in Syria. Does this mean that he's suddenly become a neoconservative? Does it mean that he's broken his promise to those who believed in America first and voted for him? No, not at all. The president made it clear that he believes that invading other people's countries and occupying them is fundamentally un-American. Yet he understands that the gassing of unarmed women and children is not only morally reprehensible, it is also illegal in international law and cannot be allowed to occur, especially in a country where our military are deployed and can be threatened by those weapons. Not only that, Syria is a Dantean inferno, a country that has been at civil war for 7 years now, with an estimated 500,000 people killed, with numerous non-state actors present, including ISIS and others, who could gain access to those weapons and then use them against us here in America. That is why he acted. Now, many people are worried. Let me assure those that voted for the president and support the president that he is not a neoconservative, and he never will be a neoconservative. He understands the threat is one of a global nature, and that he had to send a message not only to Assad and his regime, but to its sponsors, especially Iran and especially Russia. But others are listening, China and North Korea among them. And it is very important geostrategically to understand that the fact that Russia was unable to do anything during our precision strikes, which were executed perfectly, means that in one evening, in basically an hour, the president's decision did more to undermine the reputation of Vladimir Putin, the former KGB colonel, than the last 15 months of sanctions. Why? Because now it is clear to the world that Russia can't even protect a small client state like Assad's. And one last thing, one that's very important to me because it drives me to despair sometimes, when I hear people who think they're conservatives talk about false flag operations and crisis actors and how the fact that there's no logic to what Assad did and it must have been done by the jihadists. Wrong. There is logic. He hasn't won the war. He's still fighting for survival. And let me assure you that the last time we did this, when the president launched almost 60 cruise missiles to that Syrian airbase after the previous gas attack, I was in the White House and I saw the intelligence. I had the clearances and I saw the intelligence of who it was that executed this attack, and it was the regime. We are the most powerful nation in the world with the most powerful intelligence capabilities, and we know who did it. And it wasn't a false flag, and it wasn't the white helmets. Anybody who propagates that kind of propaganda is supporting the evildoers, including Vladimir Putin. Assad is a mass murderer, as bad as, if not worse than, his father, who in 1982 killed an estimated 20,000 people in the city of Hama. The president did the right thing. He's not George Bush, and this isn't 2003. Trust Donald J. Trump. Thank you for watching the Gorka Briefing. If you like this video, please check out the Rebel Media YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at Seb Gorka, that's SEBGORKA, and share these videos on Facebook and Twitter, because with your help, we can push back on the fake news industrial complex and finally get the truth out. God bless.